Hello, Faith Leader, and welcome to Breaktime. Today, Psalm 17:10 says, "They close up their callous hearts, and their mouths speak with arrogance." Now, David is in prayer with the Lord here in this passage, but the passage before he says, "My enemies are surrounding me." Now, he's going to take a few passages and he's going to explain what his enemies look like. And isn't it interesting? One of the first characteristics of an enemy in David's view and in David's eyes was somebody who their heart was calloused, their heart was closed, and all their mouths could speak was what? Arrogance. It doesn't sound like the enemy is finished, because we see people like this. We see the enemy using people and having their hearts be in a place. One of the first attacks, I think, of the enemy is at the heart. He wants your heart. You know, he loves it when you stay busy, when I stay busy and unprotected, and our heart is left unprotected. You know, we think maybe, being spiritual is staying out here in the activity and just being busy beavers, doing all the good things, but yet having this heart that is becoming calloused for one thing or another. Maybe it's because of a past pain. Maybe it's because of something somebody has said. Maybe it's because of tragedy in your life. Whatever it is, if your heart isn't protected, the enemy sees that as an open door. He sees your wound as an open door, an opportunity to go in, callous it to where you no longer are feeling, no longer walking with God, to the place now our words have become arrogant. They become, because our heart is in a place that no longer, a calloused heart doesn't feel. It doesn't have compassion. It's not experiencing love. It's not letting love in, nor is love can come out. It's like a Dead Sea. And that was who was surrounding David. And that's really sad, because that might be who's surrounding you in your workplace. And if we're not careful, that influence can infiltrate into our heart. Because what happens when you're surrounded by calloused hearts? Hurt people hurt people. So chances are that calloused heart might be, just a target to hurt your heart. So be cautious. Ask the Lord to protect your heart, to the place where you're still experiencing, this relationship with Him, and to the place that it's keeping your heart alive. It's keeping your heart attuned to Him. It's keeping your heart feeling. It's keeping your heart experiencing. So we need to take care of the pain when it comes in. Forgiveness is the greatest way to take care of a calloused heart. Forgiveness and seeking God. If your heart is hurting, remember the greatest place you can go with a hurting heart is to the Lord and say, "I need you." Because that is the place where the enemy wants to strike you, is in the place of your pain. When you're down is where he wants to come in. But we're not going to let him, because we're not defeated. He's defeated. And so to experience God's love in the greatest places of your heart today is my prayer for you. And have a blessed day.